Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter for Random Mind Records, and it is Geoff Castellucci Monday here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at not one, but two Geoff Castellucci Halloween covers, Monster Mash and the Headless Horseman. Hey folks, before we get started, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. If you've already done that, thank you so much. We appreciate all the support, all of your comments. We're learning so much. We're having some great conversations, and we ask you to just keep them coming. Back to the show. All right, so I want to get to as many Geoff and Voice Play Halloween songs as I can. I know they've got, each one has a new one coming up soon. At the time we're filming this, those have not dropped, but when they do, I hope to get to them as soon as possible. But regardless, I plan to double up every week on Geoff and Voice Play so we can get through as many of these as possible. Might be able to get to all of them. I'm not sure. I hadn't counted to see how many of them there are. And a quick little housekeeping note before we get started here. There have been reports of subscribers on YouTube channels. I've had one on my channel specifically. Subscribe to the channel, go back and check later and find that they've been unsubscribed, not of their own doing. So if you've subscribed to the channel and you're watching this, go check and make sure you're still subscribed, because apparently there's a little glitch out there. All right, I'll shut up now and we're gonna get to the music. Looks like a 60s Vincent Price. Wow. I'm going to rewind that. I shouldn't have been talking. Let me rewind that.
Surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash from my laboratory.
I want to stop it. What I was saying whenever it started, and then all of a sudden all these high-pitched Geoff start doing those background vocals. I love the set. It reminds me a lot of 60s Vincent Price or even the Hammer Studio films, horror films. Love it. I love the makeup. I love the way each Geoff is dressed as, you know, these different Victorian horror archetypes. Really good. I was blown away by the intro. Was not expecting that at all. Once again, already Geoff has taken something. This was a novelty song, a classic novelty song that's not supposed to be taken seriously. And just with his arrangement choices and his choices of the melody and the harmony, he's already just elevated into something really special. It's just incredible.
In the castle east to the master bedroom, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Yes, they did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. The Igor on his chains, backed by his hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive. The vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost sounded like the Beach Boys there. It's so good. So this is great. I forgot to turn on closed caption. I probably missed something. I'm going to turn closed caption on now. I always forget to do that.
Maestro. The monster Jack's voice did ring. It seems he was bothered by. He opened his coffin and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the Monster Mash, and it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool, Drax a part of the band, and my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them, la 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 la. Oh good, you're awake. Let's dance, my darling, shall we?
Yes. I love Geoff's sense of humor. So good. Bye-bye.
He did the mash, the Monster Mash. He did the mash, the Monster. He did the where the vampires feast.
Yeah. It was so great. Geoff was just having a blast there, and I love the acting of the four Geoffs. I love the makeup job, the dancing, and of course the range of Geoff is just incredible. Yeah, great song. Love his sense of humor. Love his choices. Love his arrangements. Yeah, that was great. Really fun. And now we're going to move into the Headless Horseman.
Now gather around while I elucidate on what happens outside when it gets late. Along about midnight, the ghosts and banshees get together for their nightly jamborees.
This is right off. This is the clearest I think I've ever heard Geoff's bass tone. Really nice, clear, deep tone there. Very nice, very nice.
And banshees get together for their nightly jamborees. There's ghosts with horns and saucer eyes, and some with fangs about this size. Some short and fat, some tall and thin, and some don't even bother to wear their skin. Well, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight to see what goes on in the night. When the ghosts have a midnight jamboree, well, they break it up with fiendish glee. Spooks are bad, but the one that's cursed is the Headless Horseman. He's the worst when he goes a-jogging across the land, holding his noggin in his hand. The demons take one look and groan and hit the road for parts unknown.
There's no
There we go.
that's spurred. They don't like him and he's really burns. Where through the longest days
Yeah, he'll show them that he can get ahead.
the Headless Horseman needs a head. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
Close all the windows, lock the doors. Unless you're careful, he'll get yours. But don't think he'll hesitate a bit, cause he'll tip your top if it'll fit. And he likes them little, likes them big,
Part in the middle or a wig.
black or white or even red. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
The Headless Horseman needs a head. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
It's after midnight, so listen good.
The heads, they almost don't even look like Geoff. The makeup's so good. He's got the hair pulled back. The one's wearing the tricorn. This is great. Compared to the original Bing Crosby version, he's really done something unique and different with this. Really, I feel like is played a little bit with the melody and with the arrangement, definitely. I love the original from the original Disney Sleepy Hollow that was with the Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Yeah, it's really interesting choices here. To hear Geoff do a song originated by Bing Crosby, that's great. I'd like to actually hear more of that. If he's done any more Bing stuff, let me know. I'd like to check that out for sure.
The Headless Horseman needs a head.
It's after midnight, so listen good. Better stay at home like you should, cause right outside and away
Like that
there.
pan of the vocals there on the right side.
He's out looking for a headed job, so don't stop to figure out a plan.
with a headless
Yeah. 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 Very, very nice. It's interesting because, which I think this was this was done before Monster Mash. I think Monster Mash was last year's Halloween. But it's interesting. I was actually expecting to like the Headless Horseman best because I like that song the best. But I actually think I like the Monster Mash because of the production, and he just having so much fun. Not that he was having fun in the other one. I just personally, I prefer the Monster Mash best. But the Headless Horseman, they were great. Both of them were really fun. And I've heard his new Halloween that his Patreon supporters have already seen is a little bit more serious. So I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do there. But yeah, I love both of those. Thought they were hilarious. Plus, his vocal prowess is just incredible as always. All right, so this week we've got a Bruce Springsteen. We're listening to Bruce about every 2 weeks. I'm going through his Nebraska album, so if you like Bruce Springsteen, check that out. Also, I have filmed a reaction to the new Creedence Clearwater Revival concert film and documentary, but it's an hour and a half reaction, and we're going to have to get it slimmed down to about 20 minutes, and we're very limited here. It's a small channel, so I'm not sure how long it's going to be before we get that edited and uploaded, and even then, I'm not sure if YouTube is going to actually allow us to keep it up, but definitely next week, we will have another Geoff double feature, or voice play double feature, or a mix of Geoff solo and voice plays. All right, see you next time.